Hello, hello, hello. And we're back on the Radiohead train. And to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Kid Eye and Amnesiac, the band brought out Kid Amnesia, which brings the two albums together with a third record. Right, it's 128 minutes in length, so it's a big one. If you can have one, have a big one. So, yeah, what I said in the previous two reviews stands. So this is going to be relatively short. But what we see here, if you listen to it in its entirety, is that Kid A and Amnesiac should have been a double album, which is what I said for 20 years. And then they did it. They released it like this. I think, again, they should have had the courage in their convictions, courage of their convictions to actually, bring out a double album with material edited back. But we get even more stuff. And whereas the OK Computer, OK, Not OK reissue pulled in various B-sides and non-album bits and bobs, and really did kind of collect that period into one collection, was more worthwhile. This one has again, it's fragmentary. You have some alternate mixes and some string edits and whatnot. The bonus material is is a bit odd. There's only maybe 2-3 pieces on it that's worth your attention. Fog, again version, which is it's a little ditty. It's okay. But if you say the word and Follow Me Around are the two kind of standout tracks, I don't think. Again, I think I can see why they were dropped, because I don't necessarily feel like they would have fit on the album. Well, they could have. Again, I say that. I mean, Follow Me Around is because it's guitar based, maybe with a different arrangement. Maybe it sounds quite brutalist in its mixing. It could maybe it could have worked. Again, it's all about to do with the structure of these albums, but they're being distinctive, and you can see why. Kid A and Amnesiac in places can be a little bit indistinct. They don't have the hooks of If You Say the Word and Follow Me Around. They are hooky songs. They are songs in the traditional sense. And so, yeah, I mean, I was hoping that Kid Amnesia would be like some sort of connective tissue between the two records. That shows their familial bonds. But it doesn't really. It's just like, well, here's some bits and bobs. Most of it is kind of from Amnesiac, and yeah, it's a bit of a, I don't know, hodgepodge. Whereas OK Not OK Computer was stuff I'd already heard, and yeah, great for those who maybe missed out on that, or new to the band, and you get a bigger kind of broader overview of what was going on. This is like, well, here's some bits that we found in a cupboard. Here's some dregs off of the mini disc. It's a bit like that, and so it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's worthy. I don't think it adds anything to the proceedings, other than follow me around, and If You Say a Word are pretty decent tracks. If they were worked on, they could have used them. But then I think, again, that would have taken away from what they were trying to achieve from Kid and Amnesiac. It's 6 one, half a dozen the other. So yeah, as a compilation, it doesn't quite work for me. It doesn't quite work for me because I don't really want to hear the was it the pyramid strings, or how to disappear into strings, which are just just audio beds. It's not a lot, not a lot going on with them. So yeah, it's a bit of a missed opportunity. But you do get to hear Kid A or Amnesiac together. But you could have done that anyway. Back in the day, you could have actually listened to both of those one after the other. And I'm sure I did that many times. But yeah, in terms of a compilation, it's not as satisfying as OK, no, OK. That one, it's a little bit. But the diehards will love it. The diehards will find it absolutely essential. But for me, no, it's not. No, it's a missed opportunity. It's a bit of a shame. So yeah, it doesn't quite work, but it does show the justification of what I've been saying, that hey, it should have been a double album all along. So I've been talking about Kid Amnesia. Kid Amnesia. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, is it? Hopefully you've enjoyed it. You probably won't, because I've been a little bit critical of it. So that deserves a thumbs down for those who lack a critical faculty. But yeah, not as satisfying or as necessary as OK, not OK. If you miss this one out, you can watch If You Say the Word and follow me around on YouTube anyway. Go and watch that. Save yourself some money, or stream it, because you can stream it, can't you? Which means you don't have to own this stuff. Don't have to be like me, an idiot like me, with lots of different, versions of the same thing. An idiot. But then you already know that. Anyway, yeah, bit of a. But that's just my opinion. If you love it, that's great. I'm not slighting you or criticising you. It's just, for me, I don't think it quite works. I think it's more style over substance, in this case. And with that, there's not a lot else to add, really, other than to say ta-da.